necessarily here for mule deer, but man, that is a really nice mule deer. We've been watching them all morning. There were 3 of them. Now we're just watching 2 the last 45 or so. I think we're gonna have to go after them, and who knows, bring us into new country, and that's a pretty big finger draw right there. So we may stay the day in there and kind of make our way through, and I don't know, gotta go after them though. I mean, I'd rather wait till November, but man, that's a great looking buck, so we're gonna go after him. We know those bucks walk down this draw, so we're not that far from them. Loaded with sharp tails. We're not that far, we're only like 700 feet from them. I mean, they could be right at that V by now. They were making their way down. Who knows if they're just gonna bed in this spot, but that's the whole thing about mule deer, kind of anticipating where they're going, and just be careful, because usually what happens is you come over the top and you're just barely over that rise, and then they're looking at you. Sharp tail up in that dead tree. I remember it was that single tree, and it had the dead one next to it. Get down. They're bedded down. I mean, they're wide open. God, I can't believe they didn't blow out of there. Man, I'll tell you what, that was so cool. Oh my God. When I first saw them, they were probably 30 yards when they blew out. That smaller one blew out. And then that big one came up. It stopped at like 48 yards, knocked an arrow, come to full draw, and of course he starts running, and I'm neighing at him, and he just went up, and holy crap, he was even bigger than I thought. Oh my God. I mean, I'm looking at him at 100 yards, and he just grew. I hope this camera does that deer justice. Oh my God, I can't believe that thing. That was the biggest mule deer I've ever been at full draw with. Oh my God. Dude, that was fucking awesome. Well, the only way that could have happened any better was to get an arrow through him, but man, that was about as good as it gets. I mean, spotted this thing, been watching them all morning, make our way, come over the rise, and there they are bedded down, mark that tree that they're sitting below, come back through the saddle, don't see him anymore. I make my way over there, and I'm like, you know, looking both directions of this drainage, and never blew out, so figured he was still here. But then to come over, I think I threw my hands up and like, I don't see him. And that was enough to get him to blow out. They're probably watching me for a little bit. That younger one blew up first, and I knew that big one was still here, so. Oh man, I am so fired up about that, man. That is just awesome to get to 50 yards and confidently. I mean, I pictured the arrow going through him, the whole deal, and it's hunting, but oh man, that was about as cool as it can be. And hopefully the images Jimmy shot are just epic. So, I mean, once I saw him stop at 97 yards, I'm looking at him and he grew. Wow. I mean, he had like 8 on one side. Ah, just awesome. We're gonna go after him. I mean, they trotted off, they weren't blown out. We're gonna grab our packs and go after them. I mean, that's our destination for today. I mean, we're not here for mule deer, but that guy changed your life.